Golf crazies, Matt.
Golf crazies.
We're all a bit crazy. Now we're going to point out some 5 crazy things we see golfers do and we've seen them do for years.
Yep.
And I just think you might need to focus your energy on some better things than these crazy things. Now if you do any of these things and you feel they help, like wear your hood because it is much colder than we both dressed for.
We are completely wrong today.
Yeah, keep doing it because we're all allowed to be crazy, but here are things that we think golfers, I see them do on the lesson tee, and they're kind of wasting people's time. Let me know if you know anyone in the comments who does any of these things. Oh, this one confuses me.
Why? That's perfect.
And you're now not going to shuffle at all.
I am. I moved. I wasn't standing in the right spot, so I'm going to have to do that again. Just bear with me a sec. I need to get my head in the right spot first and now do it. I'm a bit disappointed because that was perfect the first time.
So what is this one? I see people do, this is one of the most common I still see, and it surprises me that people do. They're lining up, aren't they?
It's like the textbook thing, I think, isn't it? Like you see people swinging and they want to be textbook.
Yeah.
You see people setting up and they want to be textbook.
They want to be right.
Yeah, they want to be correct, don't they? Like I hit a draw, so if I'm doing this, I need to be down the right, but I've just lined myself up dead straight perfect.
Oh no. No, it doesn't work.
That went up the right.
Well, I just don't think as well, and again, if you do this and you feel like it works, keep doing it. Like, I'm only joking, but I see people do it, and I like to see my students be able to disassociate with aim.
Yeah.
So I like them to have the skill to aim, which is practicing aiming up the left, up the right, down the middle, but I like them to have the skill of being able to move the club without aim.
Having the awareness of what your club's doing more, isn't it?
Yeah, well, if you're that desperate that you need your feet and body to be exactly right, you're missing the point, I think, with delivery, and that's what concerns me with it. So, you know, if you want to improve your aim, practice your aim at the range, and you put lines down on the ground and reference them and try and drill it in, or you can come out onto the course and pick things in front of you, those kind of ideas. I just see, when I've had students who do this, I've seen when I challenge them to aim games, I don't see them doing their aim better or worse when they do it and when they don't.
Yeah.
So I just think, like, gives you security, do it, but it's wasting time and energy, really. And it's taken focus away from their real problem, is that they might do this.
That nearly went straight, though.
Bear with.
That looks like one of Rory's. I'm not going to lie.
Maybe you should do it. Let's talk waggles, Matt. Now, you could be a waggler, so you know what I mean by waggle. So I'm a waggler. Like, I shuffle and waggle, shuffle, waggle, shuffle, waggle, shuffle, waggle. And I'm using it to process thoughts. So I'm generally someone who's got some swing thoughts.
Yeah, me too.
So each shuffle is it's coming, my brain, it's moving. It's like going, right, swing, I'm going to move this hip there, I'm going to start this up the left.
Going to move path this way, face this way.
But I'm also moving my club in a pre-rehearsed fashion. So I'm relatively light with my waggle. I'm trying to get some relaxed feelings in there. I'm moving it in the direction I kind of want it to go. Does that make sense? I'm kind of like moving it towards a target. So if I was going to hit a big draw here, my waggle would start to get more like I'm hooding the face and going to change path.
Yeah.
And if I was going to hit like a punch one, you know, my waggle, look, it starts going up and down, up and down. So it's kind of like trying to get me ready for what's about to happen. I see some crazy watch this. So there's this one. The circle, up and around, up and around, up and, what's that? And then there's the up and down. That one worries me when I see that one.
Yeah, that like is guaranteed.
Like that feels like that to me, to do that. I'm looking that way. Whoop, 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 whoa! And this one's rarer, but it's the most scary. I used to play with someone who used to do this. The forward and back. Now, I don't mind this one because at least I'm extending this wrist, but he used to touch the ball sometimes.
By accident.
Yeah, because he used to get so... Oh,
touched it.
Didn't mean to hit that.
What happens now?
And then it's just fight city, isn't it?
Yeah.
So let's get your waggles a little bit more functional. I mean, again, there's outliers. we play with Lee Westwood,
Yeah.
and one thing that amazes me with Lee is A, how long he stops, and B, he doesn't move.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I find that so hard. It makes me get so tense. He literally is.
That's literally like a goalkeeper standing on the line dead still before a penalty, isn't it? Like,
Yeah. But I mean, he's pretty good. I ain't going to tell him to not do it.
how
It's
are you
what
going to
works.
move quickly if you're dead still?
If you want to get your Waggles helping you, let them try and reflect any of the patterns that you're trying to see. Because I even do a Waggle now, which is like this.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I'm
But
bringing
that's doing something for you again, isn't it?
because I'm thinking, right, I want to go up and down and
Yeah.
up. So I'm like going, it's a rehearsal. Again,
Yeah.
it's like the goalkeeper's a great analogy. I'm not just going to stand there and go,
Yeah. Go.
oh, no. You know, I'm going to be like getting ready to go.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So reflect your Waggles to your target, to your objective a little bit. Oh, and it's perfect.
Oh, what a strike.
Perfect Waggle, perfect golfer. Where do you stand on practice swings? Because I can be a practice swinger, but it's built around the awareness of what's going on.
Mine are more, yeah, to do with like the feel of what shot I'm trying to play again, like the Waggles. So I'll be doing a rehearsal of what I want to try and get that ball to do.
I mean, I do see a lot of practice swings next to the ball. And like I don't make, my practice swings are like, I'm not really setting that. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just like getting ready to flow and trying to make sure my body's not going to hurt.
My practice swings also are generally just waiting for the people in front to get out of the way.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it's like, oh, they're just getting off the green. Oh, I've been stood here for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Let's get back loosened up again.
So I do when I have a student who goes,
Deliberate.
no,
That didn't feel right.
no, wait, like, oh, hit it. Again, I think because golf is a game of precision, like this is a precision instrument. These are really precisely milled and the ball is precise and everything's precise and technology, we're not. Like you can have a level of precision, but too many practice swings does, do you know what I think it does for lots of amateurs? It completely stiffens them up as well. Like they start getting paralyzed with too many thoughts, too many emotions, and kind of getting too rigid. Nice and loose, have a routine. If it's 1, if it's 2, if it's 5, it doesn't matter as long as it fits into the rhythm of the game. And have them in a place where it makes sense as well. I'm not a big fan of practice swings by the ball personally, but if it works for you, do. I like, obviously have your own routine. I like mine down the line.
Visualising.
Like I'm swinging and thinking that's going through those trees there. That's what it feels like. I might do one where I think I'm going to just lift my left foot more on this one. I'm going to, like that. See what I mean? It's it's making the process work. It's not paralysing it, and I definitely see it paralyse it. Oh! And do a fancy follow through always, look.
That's a ripper.
That was a bullet.
What are you doing down here?
Oh, it's lining up.
Lining up? Like that?
What is this? I see people do this and I just think, like, the chances of me getting from here to here and that putter not moving, like, I just don't see how that's helping people. If it does help you, like I said at the start, do it, but this one's not, I don't get this one.
As soon as you move, you're moving that putter, aren't you?
Yeah, well, we've got a thing called Sam. Oh, I've dropped that, I'm so cold. We've got a thing called Sam Putt Lab, right? And you got to calibrate Sam.
Yeah.
So what you do is you aim it with a laser at a target, and then it, like, you press a calibrate button to find out where 0 is.
Yeah.
And if you then move the laser around and watch yourself just kind of shuffle to get ready, you can see the putter like going green and red, green and red, green and red. Green meaning you're aimed up, red meaning you're like over a tolerance out. And that's me stood over the ball. The chances of me getting from here to here, just spend a little bit more time maybe lining. Oh, it works. It works.
Well, there you go. There's a point. If it works, keep doing it.
Yeah, absolutely. But let's knock that one on the head, golfers.
Yeah.
That one just blows my socks off a little.
So it's a busy day here today, and slow play is a thing for people. But if it's busy, it's gonna be slower, isn't it? So you've got to accept it. Don't let it affect your game. maybe have a chat with your mates.
Just so slow.
Have a few. Oh. That's not going to help his mood. Oh dear. If this goes any further forward. Oh, that's plugged in the ground.
Can't believe so slow today. So slow.
Why are you letting it annoy you?
I'm gonna have to take a drop. I've plugged it.
Why are you letting it annoy you?
I've plugged it. So slow. I work all weekend.
You work all week?
I'm going through these people because it's.
And you're out on the lovely golf course and you want to run around. Quick! Go hit that one.
Right.
Quick.
It's so slow. I'm gonna go quicker.
Quick! Can you calm down a bit? Slow down a bit. It's busy.
I'm a tailgater. So I reflect it, I kind of refer it more to being in a traffic jam. Now, there are occasions where you're going to get a slow group who are doing the wrong things, but you're not like the police of the world. Like, go through them, jump to a different hole, report them to the marshal. Say, can you ask these people to, like, they're taking their buggies on the green and put them in the wrong place. You don't need to be confrontational with these people. You're out here for fun, and letting that destroy your day, I think, is really weird. And the other thing, and we see it loads, when we go around the world filming, often we're on busy courses.
Yeah.
And we see people chasing to catch us up, like because of the distances that we hit, and often some of the average golfer hits, they can be like 60 yards behind us.
Yeah.
So you imagine on a par 5, this is a par 5, if I hit this on the green in 2, I've got to wait. They're playing 3 or 4 to get there.
Yeah.
So they generally don't have to wait. So in effect, I'm creating some distance, which is a good thing. But the angry person, me, back there behind, sees it as a bad thing because they're waiting. Where actually we're gonna now create a bit of space to allow everything to move. And we've been on greens where people are like, you know, their third shot scored, second shots are coming up 50 yards, 40 yards short. They're not gonna reach, so yes, they can hit. And then they're running up.
Hand on hip.
And because they were only 150 yards away, so they hit 100 yards, they're 50 yards or 30 yards away, so a good one. And they're literally like there.
Yeah.
I think you getting that close is going to make you angrier on the next.
Yeah.
So just moving with the pace of play. And often that people thinks that means going faster. For lots of the time on busy course, that means actually going a bit slower. Some of the biggest problems with slow play is not how angry it makes people, which is a real shame. You need to just, you know, enjoy yourselves out here. But actually, it's that they go faster to deal with it. And again, that's why I said I'm a tailgater there as a joke.
Yeah.
That's what causes the crashes, the piles up, because you get 3 groups will do that. You then get this gap behind and then this massive log up with the course full. Because we've had it before, we've called some people through because we've got a camera and then we're just waiting on them.
Yeah, pointless.
Like, we called you through because you could see you were getting upset.
Yeah. And
we did it as a point to show you're not going anywhere. Just enjoy yourselves, you know? So I'm calm down.
It's beautiful
this
golf
is 280
course.
yards in 6 iron. I'm calm, look, nice, easy. Oh, it's going in.
That is going.
I know, because I'm calm. And look, I'm calm, look.
Casually
That's
get
a calm
your divot.
walk.
Casually get your divot, it's all good.
Didn't take a divot, I finned it a bit.
I know, but you were walking like you were going to get a divot.
Just doing a calm walk.
Or were you expecting me to carry your bag then or something?
Yeah. Golf crazies, we're all golf crazy.
Yeah.
And like I say, if you do any of these things, you feel they make you better, we're not taking the mick, we're having a laugh. But sometimes on the golf course, things that seem so clear get so kind of confused because those old emotions just...
Yeah, and I do think if anything works, we keep doing it, but...
we see plenty of stuff not working, but people are doing it, and you think, let's commit some of that time to some good practices. Yeah. Thanks for watching, post comments down below. Do you know any of these people?
Hit the like and subscribe button.
Oh, why would, yeah.
All that stuff.
It's an idea, isn't it?
YouTube likes it.